I think I need a little bit of redemption. Ooh. I do have one of these satellite communicators and it's beeping. I don't know what that means, but it does mean I can communicate with my family as I'm going on the trail. My plan is to break the hike up into 3 days and actually enjoy myself and get some really good shots. Water's kind of high here at the Little Missouri River, so I may end up picking up and going to Little Missouri Falls trailhead, but I think I might could cross it. I'm gonna walk on down and see if I can actually do it. My feet did not get wet at all. Like I could feel the cold, and that's kind of nice actually. Of course, water went all on my shoe, but that's okay, it'll dry. I really do think I've encountered another weekend where it's just freaking beautiful out here. I was thinking it might be a little bit cloudy, but dude, look at the sky. It's freaking incredible. All the little tributaries have water just flowing through them, so I'll pretty much constantly be able to stop and get water if I want to. It feels good out here too. It's probably 60. Got a little bit of a pickle here. The water crossing is actually really high here, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because I need to be right about over there somewhere, and I don't think I have enough socks or boots to get across there. By the way, what do y'all think about my Robert Downey Jr. glasses? That's kind of what I was shooting for. You think I nailed it? Maybe, you know. I see a place like right over there that might be shallow enough to cross, so I'm gonna send the drone over there and see what happens. I just talked to some people that were camping up there, and they said they saw some hikers go across right over here, so that's what I'm gonna try. That was an absolute bundle of fun. I wish I would have took that other way because I almost got swept away. Honestly, no, not really, because it was just a slick rock. My camera's going kind of crazy because it got wet. May have to let it dry out before. Oh, I better stop. Okay, I guess the rest of the vlog is going to be filmed on my cell phone. I think it's like an iPhone 13. This got fried in there. Like when it hit the water, it hit the water, and then when I turned it back, I probably shouldn't have turned it back on. Started making a zzz, zzz, zzz. But short of that, look at this. This is the winding staircase, and the water is definitely pretty high. I probably should have taken my own advice and walked down a little ways and crossed where I sort of scoped out because the water was not very deep at all. He just said it was hard to get to. What's not hard to get to out here, what we don't want to do is like get in 50-mile-an-hour water. Do you gauge water in miles per hour? You know, and honestly, I'm not even mad about that I got like swept away in the river because it kind of makes it part of the fun. The great thing about hiking is that there's risk, and we like to say that those risks are calculated, which I calculated it. I just didn't really calculate it real good. I'm gonna wring out my shoes and then wring out my waterproof socks and get back on the trail. Yeah, there's my socks. They're not real dry. And I'm pretty sure that it's because the water went over the top here. And I actually have another pair of those toe socks, so what I'm gonna do is just swap those out. I'm just gonna swap those out, hang the old ones on my backpack and let those dry, and then just alternate, right? Waterproof socks. Waterproof all the way up to here.
toe socks, not waterproof.
Yeah, and I really planned to have some epic drone footage whenever I got up here to the winding stairs, but since like I fried my other camera, I'm just gonna leave the drone off for now, maybe let it dry for a few miles. If the trail coming up was a little bit flatter, I probably wouldn't even change socks, but since like we're about to be going up 6 different peaks, I need to have pretty dry, good feet. Okay, I have dry feet now. Something else I'm really thankful that I did was wore something that's not like cotton, because they say cotton kills. That's some kind of... And then I have these pants here, which are not cotton. They're some sort of elastic material. I really like them because they're stretchy and they dry out fast. Maybe not dry. That feels very nice. It's pretty dang dry. Probably for the next few miles, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this croissant, but the next few miles, I'm gonna be booking it because I'm gonna be headed uphill and my camera equipment is kind of jacked right now, but I will have my phone. Time to go ahead and get on down the old wagon trail, as they say. All right, bye. This would be a cool place to camp because there's tons of water crossings and it's a lot of cool stuff to look at. And then the main Little Missouri River is over there, so you could just kind of, I don't know, just kind of hang out by the river. Huh, Mark. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty much hoping that that was the last of the river crossings for a minute, but I have one more before I get to Biles Branch, and that's right here, and it's high. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and double check it and try to get across without dying. That's nice. I got bit by something. I don't normally get agitated by anything really, but there's some toilet paper right there. Okay, we're like 6 miles in and I think we're about to go uphill. Okay, this thing has been beeping all the way up the trail. It's been in the back of my backpack. If it works, gangster. This is where I was hoping I was gonna be able to give you like the epic drone footage, but like, dude. This is Eagle Rock Vista, and it's a lot. It's a, yeah. Oh, moving slow. was who carried a chainsaw up here to cut those. Looks like that's another lookout point there. Probably not gonna go up there because I need to make pretty good time today, and then that way is the trail. I looked on the map, that is Brush Heap Mountain. Looks pretty brushy. Yeah, my drone controller and my other little camera, it was making some funny sounds last night, so I was kind of hoping that they were going to turn on, but no luck yet. So any of the drone footage you see from here on out is probably something I caught earlier. These are not optional. These things, you have to have these when you hike this trail, or pretty much any trail in my opinion. I was watching something on YouTube and they said experienced hikers don't really need these. Screw that. These things make it easier to hike and it makes it a whole lot safer. And of course, if it makes it easier, you're going to enjoy your hike a lot better. This freaking knee is hurting, and this is kind of one of those points where I'm considering going back. Yeah, the knee is in really bad shape. And last trip, my knee didn't feel like this until maybe like the last 6 or 7 miles of the hike. I probably should go ahead and get out of here. And I don't feel terrible about it because my knee, I don't really need to injure it anymore because I have to work, and I still have like another 20 miles to go, so it's probably the best idea. And of course, anything I say at this point moving forward is just me trying to justify being a quitter. The absolute truth of the matter is, the only way I would quit if it was like a safety thing. And I really feel like my knee could be injured, and I think I probably should take and give it a little bit more rest. Because my last hike on the Eagle Rock Loop was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I freaking love it out here, man. I love hiking. I love the solitude. I love the physical exercise, you know, what it does to your mind and body. Intense exercise can cure a lot of things, but of course, having a hurt knee, that's not real curie. One good thing about walking this county road is that you get to see some other stuff. It looks like somebody's building a house right here. They haven't built the house, but they already have their barbecue put out here. Must be a dude. Hadn't seen an outhouse in a while. It's pretty tempting.